A little camel with a bell. Once there was a villager who had many camels. He would sell their milk for a living. There was a baby camel he was particularly fond of. The camels went grazing in a jungle every day, but the baby camel would stray away. He had a habit of roaming around everywhere. Since the villager was worried for him, he tied a bell around his neck. One day, the baby camel got lost. Wandering in the jungle, he reached the lion's den. But the lion was sleeping. Meanwhile, the villager had set out into the jungle looking for the baby camel. He listened to the bell jingling and followed the sound. Soon he found the baby camel near the den. The villager quietly picked him up and rushed back home. On returning home, he told the baby camel, "Be with your elders wherever you go." The baby camel promised to listen to his elders. The Flea and the Bug. Once upon a time, there lived a flea in a king's bed. She fed on his blood and was happy and content. One day, a bug entered the king's bedroom. The flea said, "You cannot stay here. Leave immediately." The bug said, "I am just a guest. Once I have a taste of the king's blood, I shall go away." The flea replied, "I feed only when the king is sleeping. Remember not to hurt him with your teeth." But the bug was an impatient sort. As soon as the king got ready to sleep, the bug bit him. The king called out to his attendants. He said, "Something bit me. It could be a bug or a flea." The bug hid under the king's mattress. The flea thought, "I shouldn't have allowed the bug to stay here." Meanwhile, the king's servants found the flea behind the linens and killed her. The Poor Brahmin's Dream. A poor Brahmin lived in a village. He used to beg for alms and kept it in a pot beside his cot. One day, a rich merchant gave him a pot of cooked rice. He ate a little and kept the rest near his cot. Then, with his eyes on the pot, he fell asleep. Soon he began dreaming. He dreamt that there was a famine in the village. He sold the pot of rice for 100 silver coins, with which he bought buffaloes and cows. He sold their milk, curd, and butter. Soon he was a rich man with a palatial house. The cattle had a separate shed, but a cow entered his house and dirtied the floor. Still dreaming, the Brahmin picked up a stick and hit the cow. Just then he woke up. He had picked up the stick near his cot and broken the pot. The Two-Headed Bird. Once there lived a strange bird in the forest. He had 2 heads. One day the bird found a rare golden fruit by the lake. The left head began eating the fruit when the right head tweeted, "The fruit looks tempting. Let me have a taste of it too." The left head tweeted haughtily, "Since we share one stomach, it makes no difference who eats it. I found this fruit, so I will eat it." The right head wanted to teach the left head a lesson. A few days later, the right head found a tree with poisonous fruit. He tweeted, "This fruit looks delicious." The left head tweeted, "It's poisonous. We will die since we share the same stomach." The right head tweeted, "I found it, so I will eat it." The left head pleaded, but the right head ate the fruit. As a result, the bird was dead.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.